Hello. Here I am on a Friday, doing another video, of course. This Get Bent edition has been brought to you by my parents' driveway. You might be wondering, why am I standing in my parents' driveway? Well, I was supposed to be upstairs, but my mother had other plans. See, my mother was supposed to be my very first special guest star, my first official guest star. See, official means planned, so my cat doesn't count. Neither does anyone else you may have seen, because they weren't really planned. But this one was planned, and I had a whole routine scheduled for today, but my mother put the kibosh on that. She said no. She said she didn't want to do it. So that's fine. I won't force anyone to be in a video that they don't want to be. But at the same time, I'm a creature of habit, and so here I am. I planned on coming here to do the video today, and so that's what I'm doing, whether she wants me to do it or not. I just won't involve her. So what's happened is I came here straight from work. I haven't been home yet. I might look a little bleary-eyed because I've been wearing my contacts for 12 straight hours. And now I know how long it takes actually for me to get from my workplace to my parents' house. It's exactly 1 hour. So that's too long. I can't handle that. So Mom, I won't ever be moving in anytime soon. You don't have to worry. So the theme of this video was supposed to be Mother's Day, but now I'm kind of scrambling, cobbling together some random thing. I guess it's still Mother's Day, but it just is a solo version of Mother's Day. So let me talk a minute about my mom. What do I want to say about my mom? Well, let me keep it nice. My mom's my best friend. I would have to say my mom is my best friend. We talk to each other every day. We don't always get along. We're very close. We tell each other a lot of personal things that we don't tell, well, that I don't tell other people anyway. So she has that. So, but we don't, whether or not we get along, we still talk to each other every day on the phone. Not really on the phone. Well, it is kind of on the phone. It's on this camera phone I'm holding in my hand. The joys of technology. The wonders ever cease. So we text, we BBM, we talk, you know, like that. I don't really like the sound of her voice much, so it works out that way. And she could probably say the same. So that's the thing, is that we don't always get along. If we feel like we need to say something to each other, we do. We don't hold back. Whether it's good or bad, we fight. There are times where we have really gotten on each other's nerves, but we still pick up the phone and we talk to each other every day still. The next day we get up and start again. I think that's how every relationship should be. You should be able to say what you mean and mean what you say, but also be able to put it behind you and move forward. And that's the kind of relationship I feel my mom and I have. And it's been that way for a long time. It wasn't always that way. We didn't always get along. I was always kind of a mama's boy, but we didn't always get along. So I think we do get along now, the way we're supposed to, the way we were meant to, whether she thinks that or not. She doesn't believe anything I say anyway, so what does it matter? So that's how I know that my mom is my best friend, and I just wanted to say that. So I hope that you have a good relationship with your mom. I hope your mom's still with you. If not, I hope that you still have a special spot in your heart for your mom. You always should, no matter what. So I'll get off my little high horse here and my mama's boy chair, or legs, whatever you want to call it. And I'll tell you another reason why I think that I'm my best friend with my mom, and that she's my best friend. That didn't make sense. Here's the reason why I think that me and my mom are best friends. I can play practical jokes on her, like the one I'm about to play, and you're gonna get to see it. See, I do this all the time. I used to hide with my can't talk. I used to hide on my mom all the time. I used to hide behind doors, behind chairs, in boxes, in closets, in cupboards. Sometimes I'd just hide, but sometimes I'd jump out at her, scare the bejeebus out of her, and she gets so mad, but I wouldn't stop me from doing it. I also have this thing where she trips and falls. I'm sorry, but she's a funny faller, and my mom falls. I'm sorry, but I gotta laugh. She hates it and she hates me for it when I do it, but you gotta laugh when it's appropriate or inappropriate. It doesn't matter to me. Just laugh. Laughing is better than doing anything else in life. Even if you're laughing at somebody, really you are laughing with them at the same time. Right, Mom? So let me get to the practical joke that I'm going to play on my mom right now. See, I said that I drove all the way here. I haven't taken my contacts out. I came straight from work. I was planning on coming here to do the video, and I still did. What's different about the plan? I'm not going inside. I drove all this way and still did my video, but you ain't getting a visit out of me, Mom. To get a visit, you need participation and cooperation. And since I'm getting none of those, I'm just gonna turn around and go home. And if you don't believe me, here I go. Goodbye, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. I love you. I love you more than any mom I've ever had. But seriously, I do love you, Mom. And I wish you the best on your Mother's Day weekend, which is going to be very busy, and I know you don't like that. So I hope you find some time for you and to do what you want to do and to be happy. We could all use a little bit more of that. So here I go in my car. I wasn't joking. I drove all this way to do my video for Mother's Day. Bye, Mom. I'll see you another day, but not this one. Bye. Oh, I almost forgot. See, she did this funny thing where my mom says that she couldn't understand what I was talking about. She didn't understand what she was turning down. So she basically got confused and said, well, you want to put my picture in your video? How are you going to do that? How is that possible? How do you do that? How do you put a picture in a video? So I know there are more professional ways to do it, but I didn't want to mess around with that. I had no time, so this is exactly what you get. This, Mom, is how you put a picture in a video. At least it's how I put a picture in my video. So ponder that for a moment. Or a week until you see me again. Bye. I'm gonna get it. Lately, I've been throwing something a little extra at the end of my videos. You know, something special for those of you who make it to the end, who last that long. So I thought this week's little extra would be a glimpse of my mom before she's had her morning coffee. My dad seems to like to take pictures of her when she doesn't want her picture taken. We have a lot of those. And you know, my mom also did say to me, You want to put my picture in your video? Well, since when do you ask permission to put my picture on the internet? So, Mom, I couldn't let you down. In keeping with the tradition, here is one of those unauthorized pictures of you. It's my specialty. So happy Mother's Day. To everyone, I hope that you have a relationship of love and forgiveness with your mom, like I do with mine.